All right, market just opened. Today we're looking at a little London consolidation. We're expecting New York to manipulate and move. So we have honestly great draws on liquidity in both directions here. We have London session lows, Asia session lows. We have London session highs, Asia session highs on the S&P 500. Yep, we're taking them out right now. Right now we have London session highs and then relative equal highs with this high right here. So this is low resistance liquidity. I kind of expected this move up to happen. So what I would honestly want would be a potential sweep of these and then a rotation down, because we have this is low resistance liquidity as well. We're kind of in an advantageous position right here because we have good draws on liquidity on both sides, and it's really just watching and waiting for whichever draw on liquidity gets taken out first, and then we can go ahead and target the opposite direction. So again, since London session didn't give us that pre-market sweep, and during pre-market we didn't get much of a sweep, this is going to be a relatively smooth day in my opinion, because we can just go straight off the high time frame sweep that we get. So right now NASDAQ is sitting above NQ. ES just pushed above those relative equal highs. So we took out London highs. This right here is Asia highs. This right here is Asia highs for ES. I'm not going to lie, I would probably want some sort of SMT divergence. So have ES or NASDAQ take out Asia session highs. It's kind of a big ask, but I think NASDAQ can do it. It's pretty close to these Asia session highs. So if NASDAQ can go up, grab those Asia session highs while ES stays underneath them, boom, beautiful. High time frame SMT, let's go ahead and short it. That's what I'm looking at. These lows right here are good as well. We do have a 5-minute bullish SMT off of that. I'm not going to lie, I'm not too concerned with that though. I would like to see us push higher. We got so close to these Asia highs. Right, those are Asia highs. Yeah. Let's just stay on NASDAQ for now. I have a feeling that I have a feeling like that this trade is going to develop a little bit later, and not super late in the day, but definitely a lot later than when I've been taking my recent trades. I've been taking recent trades pretty early on in the trading day. Like I'm seeing setups 5-10 minutes into. I think that this one will take some more time. because we're in 5-minute bullish order flow right now and we're trying to take shorts, we're going to want to wait for price to develop a bit. Let's get NASDAQ on up there. So again, my bias for the day was pretty split, and it was really just waiting for the manipulation first. We had London consolidation. London didn't give us any sort of high time frame sweep or any sort of high time frame manipulation, so it was expected that New York was going to give us that, and then boom, off rip, we come up and we take out these highs. We're seeing that as well. Let's see if this is what we're going to get. We have the 79% extension. We don't have any fair value gaps that we can inverse on ES. 79% extension is right here on NASDAQ. We still have 2 minutes to see if we get that close or not. If we do get that close, then we can... I don't really want to say we can scale down immediately. I still think we can get some sort of a 5-minute SMT. I still think that we can get that. Because regardless, we're going to make a 5-minute retrace up. I'm low-key thinking this is to bait people into getting into shorts right now. And then let's go out, take those people out, potentially take out Asia session highs as well. On NASDAQ, maybe that would be ideal. You know, get this 79% extension closure, get the closure underneath it, so we can confirm that order flow wants to change directions, but then give us that 5-minute retrace. So this right here is going to be our 5-minute break if we can close under that. But regardless, if we close under the 79% extension, I'll be like, cool. 5-minute order flow is chopped. Yeah, this is looking great. Obviously, this is a big wicks up, sweep, big candlesticks down. I'm not worried about this at all, because I do think we're going to need a 5-minute retrace up. We're like, at least in my personal opinion, I think that there's no fucking shot that we don't get a 5-minute candlestick or 5-minute bullish candlestick up to give us a healthy retrace on this. We're already actually getting a healthy retrace on this. We aren't even closing underneath the 79% extension anymore. You always got to be a little bit careful. That's why you don't want to jump into these things. Yeah, so we actually made a 1-minute bullish SMT. We can see that this candle's wick is above this opening candle's wick. And on NASDAQ, this candle's wick is below the opening candle's wick. That leads me to believe that we are going to get some sort of 5-minute SMT. You know, maybe NASDAQ comes up and sweeps out these highs, because for that 1-minute SMT to be completed means one of these external draws on liquidity should realistically get taken out. So again, I'm just going to sit here, watch and wait. Let's get a 5-minute candlestick up now. There we go. Let's make a 5-minute SMT divergence off of one of these highs. I do think that should happen. And then from there we can look for shorts. And honestly, once we start seeing the SMT divergence start getting formed, I don't need to wait for a 5-minute bearish order flow to be put into action, because we swept out these London session highs. This leg up is going to be fluke. So there we go. I would love NASDAQ to take out Asia session highs as well. That would just double down on the fact that we want to go lower. NASDAQ seems to be leading. Again, if we can keep ES underneath these highs, that would be best. Let's get NASDAQ above these highs. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one gives us the SMT. So ES is stagnating a little bit. NASDAQ is pushing. Again, if we can start to see this SMT get formed, then that's when we can jump in. It's 10 minutes into market open. This is like good timing for everything right now. So NASDAQ, yep, NASDAQ is leading here. ES is hesitating. See, this is exactly what we want. It's cool when you get to the level of market experience to the point where you can just know what price is going, like you just know what the next candlesticks are going to do without them even printing. So see, we're still underneath these highs. NASDAQ, we're going for these highs now. See, this is like prime time, bro, prime time. See, the people that entered the shorts on this, they're getting burned too early into market open. And there we go. Okay, awesome. The SMT is forming. Beautiful. Let's take this off. We push above these highs. ES is staying underneath these highs. Bro, GG. Honestly, I would like for NASDAQ to go up and take out those highs, but I want to make sure this 5-minute candle can get decent closures here. We got to wait for this SMT to actually get formed, at least on the 1 minute here. We're still printing up candles on ES while we have a down candle here on NASDAQ. I don't see why NASDAQ wouldn't want to take out these Asia session highs. I mean, there's an SMT regardless, as long as ES can stay underneath these guys. So let's keep an eye out for these highs right here. This is a high that we don't want to get pushed above. We are actually maintaining bullish market structure on ES right now. I'll probably just want to see a close underneath equilibrium on this for me to want to go short. And on NASDAQ, let's see where the 79% extension is. It's real low there. Uh-oh. Yes, we're getting close to these highs now. This is the gap that we would have to inverse. We still haven't formed that SMT. 5-minute candle is going to close in the next 30 seconds. There we go. Okay, so we push above these highs now. That's not necessarily what I wanted to see. I wanted to see an SMT divergence get formed. This changes things now. I'm going to be a little bit more patient with this. Now that ES is above those highs, I'm going to want to wait a bit. I'm still open to looking for shorts. Obviously, that's the bias for the day. But I'm definitely going to be more patient on this now. Big candles down. If NASDAQ can invalidate this gap, then this would look good. I'm thinking NASDAQ might be the better one for shorts as it's leading this charge down. And we have all of these low resistance lows stacked up. Let's see. If we inverse this gap, I'll go ahead and punch a short in. We don't inverse the gap, we're maintaining it. ES maintaining pretty strong bullish structure. NASDAQ invalidates this, I'll take a short. This is going to be... It's tricky, though, because it's a big candle here, and we're, damn, taking that out. I mean, I don't want to go with... I'm going to go ahead and short here on NASDAQ. Okay, so these are London lows. So ES got that 1 minute break. I honestly would want to see like a somewhat of a good like retrace on this to be able to adjust my stop. Yes, we were able to get underneath these lows. NASDAQ looks like it's just going to want to go all the way down and take out London lows. Just off rip. And then from there we can just move our stop loss to break even once London lows get hit. Took these lows out. And ES hasn't even hit these lows. Okay, we're getting in this gap now. Pushing back into the inverse gap. Pushing into this order block as well. good candles off those gaps. Getting big pushes up here. We filled in this candle gap. Getting real close to my stop. Could have closed partials at these lows, but I really thought London lows wanted to be taken. We'll see. I'm still in this. It's not looking good though. Oh wow. We're right on the line. Oh my god. And we're out. That's devastating. Man, has not been a good trading week. So I lost $47,420 on that. Kind of unfortunate because I very well could have looked to take partials and at least move stops to break even on that one. Be right back. I'm going to take a piss. Okay. Still holding pretty strong that we're going to want to go lower here. Even though NASDAQ took out these 5-minute lows, like those aren't significant high time frame lows. ES invalidated this gap. I still want shorts, bros. We had slight news that came out, by the way, just now at 10. NASDAQ pushed past these highs. ES isn't above these highs. Let's see what type of movement we get off that. If it's nothing, then it's nothing, and I'll have to probably call that one a day. Give it like another 5 minutes until I take my L. These are the highs that I'm eyeing. It's kind of hard for me to believe. Or I mean, who knows? Who knows? Equal highs here. I just want to see what happens off those highs. Honestly, we're still maintaining bearish market structure on ES still because we haven't broken anything back to the upside yet after this gap. We're maintaining bullish market structure on NASDAQ though. I need ES to grab these highs. And then I need to see what happens off of those highs. It's equal highs on ES, these are just bound to get taken out. What happens off of these highs, that's when we can make a decision. It's looking pretty good for us. I need ES to grab these though. I don't like the fact that they're sitting equal. Grab them. Let's see. Gotta take those out, dude. Come on, man. Gotta take those highs. It's getting later in the day now, too. The longer we wait here, the less I like it. The longer we sit here, the less I like it. Okay. And that's it. Nope, not looking for anything else. Took out the Asia highs. That's going to be it for me. I lost a 47 rack today. Unfortunate, but that's part of the game. That leaves me at, yeah, bro, this has been a rough week. I'm down $51,000 this week. And the monthly P&L, we're back underneath $200,000. So I'm at $179,000 on the month. But it is what it is. It's just Tuesday. We can fully make back the losses that have been made so far in this week. Let's see what news we have. Nothing on Wednesday. GDP. Okay, yeah, bro. We still have literally every single day to be able to trade. So I'm still open to be looking at trades. Bro, imagine it just dumps right here. It's gonna go down, bro. This shit's going down, bro. Oh, man, this is so difficult. ES hasn't taken out Asia highs. NASDAQ has. It's a high time frame bearish SMT. We still haven't taken out London or Asia session lows. NASDAQ close underneath equilibrium. I want to stay on here just for a little bit more. Now I'm done. Okay, cool. Lost $47,000 on the day. That's going to call it for me. And yeah, I'll see you guys later this week. Peace.